Hi everybody, it's Eddie Z here, and today is June 22nd, Saturday, 2024. It's around 2 p.m., and I am super excited because after looking through thousands of charts over the last week, I spotted this chart that you're looking at right here, and this chart most closely aligns with one of the four chart patterns that we trade, and we only trade four chart patterns. That's it. Check out this stock. This pattern is called a cup and handle. And what you're looking at here is a daily chart. Now, a cup and handle is called a cup and handle because it looks like a coffee cup or a teacup from the side. Can you see that? A teacup with a little handle right here. Basically, a cup and handle forms after a stock has had an enormous run up. Then the stock corrects anywhere from 20 to 40% before it starts to work its way back up closer to the old highs. At that point, it kind of consolidates a bit where it forms what we call the handle. Now, the reason I love the cup and handle so much is because it's one of the most powerful charts on the planet. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Take a look at MARA. This stock broke out from a cup and handle about 6 months ago and ran 86% in 9 days. Or how about SMCI? SMCI broke out from a multi-month cup and handle right here. What date is this? January 19th, 2024. Broke out right at the 361 level and ran up about 300% in 10 weeks. 300%. Now, of course, not every cup and handle is going to move up like those two did, but if you can get a 15% or a 20% or a 30% move in a couple of weeks, that would be a hell of a return, wouldn't it? So again, you can see this stock has already had a huge up move. In fact, it broke out here around 54, right in here, ran up into the 80s, which is roughly a 50% move in 2 months. So we know the stock can move when it breaks out. Now, if you're wondering what the stock is, what you are looking at is symbol PCVX. It's called Vaxcyte. And what Vaxcyte does is they are working on some incredible vaccines. In fact, they're working on a vaccine to prevent strep throat and another vaccine to prevent pneumonia. Now, I know that's a great story, but I don't buy stories. I am much more interested in the chart pattern. Most of the time, I don't really care what these companies do. Now I care, of course. I am an entrepreneur. I love business, but that's not the reason I'll be buying the stock. If it breaks out, I'm buying the stock specifically because of this cup and handle chart pattern. That's it. Historically, cup and handle chart patterns that break out on volume have a tendency to move very, very quickly. Again, it's one of the most powerful charts on the planet. Now, where will this stock be breaking out? Now, the way a cup and handle works is if you draw a line in the handle area along the tops of the highs in the handle area, and you can see the stock start to punch through those highs on very strong volume, that's where your buy point is. So the earliest buy point will be above the high of this day right here. The high on this day, 75.70. Let's call it 75.80. You want to go about 10 cents above this high on this day. That's an early buy point. And then secondarily, the confirmation buy point would be the high on this day right here, 76. So 76.10. And those numbers are pretty close together. 76.10 is your safe buy point. Now that's where I'll be buying the stock. Now don't buy this stock just because I said it looks good. You've got to realize trading is very risky, and you should always consult a financial professional before placing any trades in your account. If you would like to learn exactly how we find these stocks, these four chart patterns we trade, and learn a painless strategy for trading them, please join us for this week's trading event. The link is below the video, or it's in the YouTube description below the video. Also, do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel. All the best. May the trend be with you, and I will see you next week. Signing off, Eddie Z. All the best.